let's talk about the next steps. The next steps is first off, what you want to do for the next couple of weeks. So we're submitting Unit 7 this week. Then Unit 8 needs to be submitted, and then you have about a week and a bit, a bit of a week after week 8. Probably, I think the exam is on Thursday, but I don't know that for sure. What you want to do with your time first is really go back and debrief your facilitator's feedback. Start back at week 1 and go back and read through all of the weeks, because you might start to see the same thing being mentioned every single week, which case that's something that's really, you want to correct that. You want to get that on side. Sometimes in the rush of your day to day trying to get things done, you miss these comments. So go back and debrief the facilitator's feedback from each week, all of the PCs, all of the IPs, and just see if you start to see reoccurring problems, I guess is a great way to put it. Also, be sure to complete the Unit 8 practice exam set. This is provided in the Unit 8. You see retired exam set bracket optional. It is optional, but highly, highly recommended by Nikki and I. In that Unit 8 practice set, it's a 4-hour exam with 75 multiple choice and a 60-minute case. Write it in exams quality session. As Nikki said, get somebody to sit there and make crunchy eating noises beside you. Be harsh with your start and stop time, and also be very strict with your time management in that exam. Then as soon as you're finished, go back and debrief it. Maybe get a friend to mark the multiple choices for you. And then the ones that you didn't do well in, go back and debrief the multiple choices, and then go back and debrief the cases we talked about earlier. Prepare study notes. So your best defense when it comes to case writing is to have as many of the handbook criteria memorized as possible. So I like to use cue cards for my study notes. For one side has the IFRS criteria, the other side has the ASPE criteria. And I like to keep those, different colors, one for financial reporting, one for tax, one for assurance, and keep my study notes there. And it just makes it easy to keep everything in one tidy little spot. Have a study session with a friend where you debrief each other on handbook criteria. Remember, you don't have to reproduce the exact wording of the handbook criteria, so use how it is paraphrased in the feedback guides as a good way to prepare your study notes. As well, use the study plan that you created in the module workshop. I believe that was day 1, wasn't it, Nikki, that we did that? And use that and stick with it, and also modify it where necessary. You may find some cases you may need to adjust it for more technical study. Be flexible with it, but be sure to stick to your study plan. Finally, think about your exam strategy. What are you going to do first? Is it going to be the multiple choice questions? Is it going to be the case question? How are you going to approach it? Try to, when you find out where the exam location is, also go to the exam location maybe a day before to scope out where the parking is. How do you pay for the parking? Think about how you're going to get there. Are you taking bus, SkyTrain? Are you taking are you driving? How's that all going to work? What are your alternate routes if there's an accident along the way? That type of thing. Now, because this is your first exam, show up early to the exam. Try to be there at least an hour early so you can get signed in, get your computer assigned to you, assigned seat, and then get ready so you're not rushing. The exam will start whether you're there or not, and your time starts when the exam starts. Stress management techniques. Nikki, what do you do for stress management?
I like to do a workout. I like to get on my treadmill.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
I
because you're in Edmonton, you can't go outdoors.
yeah. Oh, Rob loves to rub that in.
I
It's
know.
true. I also really enjoy baking, like doing something
Oh,
like that, or sit outside in my outdoor sauna, have a
nice.
bath. Yes, just
Yeah.
anything to
Yeah.
decompress. Read a book.
That's always good too. Not accounting book, not the ebooks, something else. For me, stress management is all about activity. I find activity gets the stress out of my mind, so go for a run. When I was writing my professional exams, I ran every single day. Now, not so much. I slowed down, but the thing is that you get that stress, you get that anxiety out of you with physical activity. I would also play some tennis. I'm not very good at it, but it's good to laugh at myself and kind of got myself out of the mind of accounting. And I also had a lot of friends who are not accountants, so I could actually have conversations that did not involve any of my exams or anything coming up. So that was always important to me.